Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Natalie and this is Not These Vlogs. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my makeup routine. Yes. I know I've said this for every other video that I'm going to do my makeup routine, blah 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 blah, and now I'm finally going to do it. But I first want to say this is a new camera. Sorry, got a little too excited. But yeah, this is a new camera. We sold our other GoPro, which was the GoPro 7, and then we just got this one yesterday, which is the GoPro 9, and this is my first time using it, so hopefully the quality is better and everything. Just want to say thank you to my baby boy Stebby, because obviously he's always the one who's trying to get new stuff. But yeah, let's get started with this video. I already got my breakfast. I went to Starbucks, you already know. Alright, so I did wash my face already. Taking this off. And I'm gonna put my hair up. I want to say something first. I'm gonna be showing you guys how I do my makeup routine, right? But everyone's skin is different. Everyone's reaction to makeup is going to be different. So please, do your research, and before you even try, if you want to try the things that I use, then by all means, all right? But just have that in mind. And I'm not an expert, all right? I just watch videos, learned as I go, and if you are not that familiar with doing makeup and stuff, yeah, some of my techniques are gonna help you just because I know a little bit more, but not an expert. So what I first like to do is, I don't like to moisturize my face yet until I'm doing my actual foundation and all that. So I always like to do my eyes first. And I've been wanting to get this eye primer. It's called it's from Morphe. It's just their Morphe eye primer. And sorry. Damn. Yeah. So I've been wanting to use the Morphe eye primer, but they are literally all sold out at Ulta stores, and I can't even order it online because they don't have any in stock. So there's that. And so if you just have concealer, you can go ahead and use that as your primer. Your eyeshadow will stick perfectly fine. I go in with the Ulta Shape Tape Ultra Creamy Concealer, and in the shade Light Medium. Okay, it's just this guy over here. And I just want to go ahead and put a little bit on my eyelids, just 2 dots maybe. And then I go in with my finger. My hands are all clean, okay? I washed them, I promise. Always do that, you guys. Wash your hands before you even touch your face. I think we all get in the habit of touching our face without having our hands clean. So and then you just want to tap away. I got a whole new set of makeup. I didn't. My boyfriend bought it for me. But yeah, he got me a couple stuff, and I'll show you guys what that is in just a second after I'm done doing this. I got this concealer. It is I think this is Maybelline. Yeah, it's Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser, which is just another concealer. I heard a lot of good things about it, so I really wanted to try it. And that first day I got it, I put it on my eyes and I was just like, what the fuck? It was really good. Actually, did I get this for myself? I think I might have gotten this one for myself because I ran out. Let me see. Oh, I got this foundation stick, Benefit. It's in the shade 9, and I use this as my contour now. I used to use Kat Von D contour kit in the powder, so I stopped using that. And then I also got the NYX Conceal, Correct, and the little contour kit. And this is like the creamy kind, so just use it whenever. I've only used it a couple times. It's actually very pigmented, so I actually have to use it very little bit. And then I got this palette, the Truth or Bare from Morphe. So fucking nice, okay? Look at these shades. Just look at them. So beautiful. I literally love this palette. And I'm gonna be using it today, so. And let's see what else I got that day. I think that's it. So once I do that, I'll just put my palette away. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on my eyes. Let me see. Dang. I'm not gonna be able to tell you guys what brushes I'm using, like the numbers and all that. They don't say it on here. I thought they would, but I will tell you this. My boyfriend got me these for Christmas, and they all came in like a set, so that's as close as I'm gonna be able to get. Yeah, you see, like this one says M6. Let me see if these other ones. Yeah, these don't have it. But I'll show you guys the shape and everything so you guys can get familiar with them. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on my crease. And I always like to go ahead with like a bigger brush, something like this, you know. And you want to go ahead and touch your brushes, like if you're getting a new set or something. These are super soft. These have lasted me literally 2 years. Because I don't do my makeup as much, I literally do my makeup maybe 2 times a month. I don't have to wash them as much, you know, as other people. I literally wash mine like once every 2 months, whenever they're like, I don't know. But if your brushes are not clean, then you're most likely going to break out. So yeah, I go in with this guy, and I'm gonna go ahead and go with the shade Fully Disclosed right here. And you just want to go ahead and tap your brush. Go ahead and always move in circular motions. So it's all about the wrist, right? You want to go ahead and do circular motions very lightly. You never want to go like so hard on it. And then my advice to you is always start small, and then you could build up, right? Because if you do too much on your eyes, you're gonna have to start over. And that's what you don't want. You don't want to have to start over. Sometimes I do use tape. I know you guys see that a lot if you're into makeup, like putting tape under your eyes just to make sure it has that perfect, excuse me, that perfect line. I sometimes do that if I am going out. If not, I just do whatever. And my eyes are not even. I never try to make like both sides even. It's natural. We're not all symmetric. So I don't like do that ever. Not even with my eyebrows. So it's just natural. Alright, go ahead and go with the same brush and still go over my crease, but just a little under. So before I went over, right, just to have that shade. And now I'm just gonna go under and focus on my actual bone crease. And I'm gonna go in the shade with Oh So Nude. Just tap it a little more. And then I'm just gonna focus on the little crease right here. And then sometimes you just won't notice anything, and that's because you're doing it very lightly. And then you just start building up, right? So I'm gonna keep doing that with the other eye too, until I feel like it's enough. Okay, so now I'm gonna go with a smaller brush. Actually, let's go with this guy over here. I always have a little towel with me too to brush off any excess I have of the shadows, just in case I go back with the same ones, or you know. So you see, I am going with the smaller brush now. Look, compared to this one, right? Okay. I'm gonna go with the darker shade over here, which is Spill It. Tap around. And then I'm just gonna go start tapping a little bit where I want the darkness. Obviously, I didn't put too much on my brush. And then now, once I place it on, clean my brush a little bit, and then just blend it circular motions very lightly. And then like as you're blending it, you kind of want to blend upwards so it like blends into the rest of your eye, and it's just not in that one place. Alright, so the same thing on this eye. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and clean up. God, I don't know what this is, but I make a crease, I guess, with my concealer. I don't really know my terms, you guys, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna try teaching you as much as possible. I go back with the same concealer I used, right? And I have an angle brush. This one's not so good, but I really like this brush. I stole it from my sister, so I have no idea where it's from. But even if you have like a very small brush, it'll work perfectly fine. But I always like to tap a little bit. So as you can see, I put some on my hand. And then I'm gonna go ahead, and you see when I open my eyes, that little like line I have, they are not the same, okay? So if you see this one, I close my eyes and you can see that crease up here, right? Like it's literally right there. So that's where I'm gonna start the line. But this one is way smaller, okay? So when I close my eyes, technically it'll be up here, but it's not. It's like more down here. So I really wanna follow that line. Because trust me, I've tried to make it higher and it looks so weird. So you wanna follow whatever features you have on your face, because if you don't, it's gonna look a little awkward. But if you have like bigger eyes, and works perfectly fine, honestly. So like I said, right, I open my eyes and I close them and I see where the crease is. So I'm gonna go ahead and follow that crease just very lightly. I'm not trying to like overdo it. I'm gonna go ahead and go back since I didn't put too much, and then I'm just gonna fill it in. And in this way, I can put more shadow and it'll stick better. All right, and then I'm going into it and just spreading it out with this side of my brush. And there's that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this other eye. Now that I've done that, I'm gonna go ahead and go back with the smaller brush over here. And any like, I'm gonna go back to like the side. So where I started to conceal, I'm gonna go ahead and put some darker shadow there, just so there's no like harsh lines. And then I'm gonna bring it upwards. Just tap, tap, tap. Okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing with this other eye. I think my eyes is what takes me the longest, even though I'm doing something super simple, or to me it's very simple. Just because I don't think I've ever had to start over with my eyes. I kind of just work with what I have. Like, I'm not gonna go ahead and start over. Okay, I'm gonna go back with the same brush I started with. I'm gonna go back with Oh So Nude. And then I'm gonna go outside. These are the little touch-ups that I'm talking about. So, I'm just gonna go outwards, blend in with the other shadows. Okay, could bring it downwards over here if you want. Gonna go ahead and do the same thing with the other eye. Gonna go ahead and go with a thinner brush, something like this. And I'm gonna spray it with one of my setting sprays. I just use this spray, the luminous spray. Anything that can wet your brush should be fine. And go ahead and put the exposed shade on my lid. And I wanna start from this side over here and just start tapping. And stop at the crease and bring it all the way down here. Okay. And wetting your brush helps with, oh God. It just helps bring out the pigment a little bit more. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this a little bit more. All right. Oh my God. Gonna go ahead and do the same thing with the other eye. Last but not least, I'm gonna go with Unveiled. Just tap it a little bit, and then I'm gonna put it in the inner corner of my eyes. And bring it a little bit up towards my lid. Same thing with this eye. All right, and now I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of my brushes and just blend that a little bit more. I leave it just like that. I am gonna touch it up at the end of when I'm done doing my face, just because I like to bring some like dark shadow down here, and I want to do that after I have my concealer on. So that is that. I do like to spray my setting spray on there just so it sets well. Just on my eyes. So, alright, you guys. Now I'm gonna move on with my face. So what I like to do is, after I'm done with my eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize my face with my CeraVe Daily Moisturizer. We're just gonna go in. Down on my face. I'm gonna go in with my La Roche sunscreen. Put that on my face. Okay, and if you haven't watched my video on some of my skincare products, I did try this one, and I use it once in a while. It's just the Cicapair Tiger Grass Color Correcting Treatment. It's actually pretty good. I've been using it kind of like a lot. Oh, I don't know if I told you guys. I'm pretty sure I didn't. But recently, wait, let me tell you how to do this. So basically you want to grab some and warm it up with your hands, and you're just gonna tap into your face. Okay, so let me tell you guys. I went to go get my eyebrows last week, I believe, and I also got like this the lemon sugar wax thingy. They use it for blackheads at the salon that I go to. And I went, right? And I told them that I wanted to do it on my nose, because I usually do it on my nose like once a year type thing. And she was like, oh, you should do it all over your face. And I was like, okay, yeah, let's try it. So I did it all over my face, and I kid you not, that was like the worst experience ever. Like I felt my skin being pulled, like, oh, God. And literally as soon as I get in the car, I like look at my face and I was like bumps, redness, like everywhere. And I was just like, I just made the biggest mistake ever. Like, oh my gosh. And ever since then, like my skin was just like, it didn't feel the same. And I was just like, no. It did feel like, it did look more glowy and like it just looked nice, I guess. But I could still see like all the bumps on my face and I was just like, oh, no. So I learned my lesson. I'm never doing that again. She was like, you should do it like every what did she say, come back in 2 weeks or something. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that ever again. Yeah, it was bad for my skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my beauty blender and wet it, and I'll be right back. I have this Lancome matte foundation, right? This one, I use it if I'm going out and excuse me, I want my makeup to last a little longer. It's not the best, I can say, but I don't like throwing out my makeup. Like, I just use it until it's done and then I restock. So I go ahead and put in some little dots around my face. Oh, and then this one is in the shade 370, I think. Yeah, 370. I don't know, but so as you can see, like, I don't wear makeup that matches, or like foundation that matches my skin, because I think I would look too white. Like, this one isn't like, look, once you put it on your face, right, you're gonna go ahead and tap with your brush, and it has this yellow orangey tone, and I do have a yellow orangey tone since I'm like of a darker complexion. So my face is way whiter than the rest of my body, I can say. So it's totally okay for you to grab like a darker skin tone. I wouldn't always recommend to go with your skin tone, like from your face, because your face is always going to be different than your whole body, and that is a fact. I'm gonna just finish this up, you guys, and then I'll show you guys the concealer part. All right, guys, I'm all done with blending in my foundation. So now I'm gonna go in with my concealer again. So I use both concealers. I'm gonna use this one first and then the Maybelline. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go where all the highlights are on my face. Because I am gonna put contour. I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out. And I don't like to go all the way in the top. So you see where I have that shadow over here? I'm leaving that. I'm not gonna touch it. All that's blended in. I like to go ahead and check. All right, we got that done. Now, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline concealer, which is in the shade Sand. All right. One here like this. And I just do my eyes this time. I don't do everything else that I did before. Same thing. Tap, tap, tap away. Now that that's done, I am gonna go ahead and do my contour now. So like I said before, I got this recently, which is the Benefit Foundation Stick, and it's in the shade 9. So I go ahead and like to just grab a little bit with my fingers so I can contour my nose, and I go from the top all the way to the bottom. Just a little bit more. And this just makes my nose look a little thinner. How I learned to contour just funny. I'd never really like tried to learn, but I was watching, what was I watching? I think I was just on Instagram, and then I seen this video with Kim Kardashian and Mario, her makeup artist, and he was showing her line, her makeup line. What's it called? But she has like the contour stick and everything. Whatever. He was like showing how he does her makeup and everything. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing and over my lips. And then I seen him doing her contour, and how they explained it was doing it like a 3. So I'm gonna show you guys right now. So basically he just went like this and just around here. I don't do that, but I do like little dots around my forehead. I have a small forehead, so if I contour too much on my forehead, it's gonna make my forehead look even smaller than it is. So I go ahead and go over here, just because this foundation stick is very like, look, just doing a little bit is just doing the job. So that's why I like just doing the little dots. Right, same thing over here. Alright, and then bringing it down. I know it doesn't look like an actual 3, but just that shape. Alright, so that is all I do. Then I'm going to go with this brush, which is the Morphe brush M6. It is just a blending brush. You can use this for like foundation or like how I'm doing with contour. And I'm just going to go ahead and start tapping away. And it's kind of like eyeshadow too. You know, eventually you're going to start moving in circular motions just to get that blending in. But I first like to tap and bring it downwards. I have a headache. And then also, like, the less you do, the better, because then you get to build up on top of that and just put a little more if you just want a little bit more contour. The same thing with your concealer. Like literally with just anything with makeup, just always start small and then build up on top. On your lips makes it look more plump. So for my small lip girls, this is your little hack. After that, go ahead and bake with my Huda Beauty, and it's the banana bread shade. I used, what did I use? I used to use, I think it was the Saint Laurent baking powder. I don't really remember. I think it was the Saint Laurent, but I didn't really like it. It was, I don't know why I didn't like it. I don't think it did the trick. But I go ahead with my Real Techniques Beauty Blender. Just go ahead and tap. Not too much. Go under my eyes. Same thing on the other side. Okay. Uh-oh. No, it's not too much. Alright. So then, while that is sticking there, I am going to do my eyebrows. You have the e.l.f. eyebrow pencil, and it is, oh my god, this is so small. And it's in the shade Neutral Brown. Before this, what did I have? Oh, I still have it, but it's the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, okay? And I've had this for so long. My oldest sister gave it to me, and there's still hella in there. And it dried out on me, so I would just put primer in there and just, you know, use it. I just thought it was just a little too heavy for me, so I just started using the eyebrow pencils. And I used to use the Anastasia brow pencil. This is just a cheaper, works the same way. So what helps with making your eyebrows look like A1 is having them done. Like, I've had my eyebrows look like a total mess, like not cleaned up or anything, just because I'm like letting them grow out. And then once I do my eyebrows, I'm like, oh, they still look ugly. So when you get your eyebrows done, it's like they just look beautiful. So like they're done right now, so I know I'm gonna have an easy time doing them. But I always wanna, let me try showing you guys what I do. So I always start from the bottom, right? I start from the bottom, very lightly align the eyebrow. You don't want to do too much. Like I said, you can always build up and then just go down to the line, okay? Then I'm gonna bring my hairs down and do the exact same thing. Just the top line. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put my eyebrow hairs back to how they're supposed to, and then just fill in slowly, just very lightly in the front, and then just shade in. Okay, and then using this, the fuck is this called? This part, okay? You're just gonna blend all that out. And I have a scar in my eyebrow. That's why it's like this. And I've never been able to like fill it in fully, so I just don't even bother anymore. And yeah, that's basically all I do, and then just do the little touch-ups. I don't know, one eyebrow is always easier to do than the other. Like this right one is always giving me a hard time. Always. This left one, super easy. I think it's just because it's more, I don't know what to say. Perfect? Not more perfect. I just don't have any scars on this eyebrow. Okay. I think that's good enough. So what I like to do is just clean up the bottom part of my eyebrow with the brush, the angle brush that I used earlier. And I want to clean it up a little bit. Grab my same concealer. Just tap it very lightly because I don't like to do too much. And then I'm just going to go and align it with the bottom part of my eyebrow. Just want to relax my eyebrow. Just makes it look a little cleaner. Same thing with the other one. And this also helps if you like mess up also. Going on with the other side, just blending that in. And literally, that's it. That's all I do. Don't do any more. Now I'm gonna go with, I don't know what this is called, a blending, it's not a blending brush, but just a big fluffy brush, just to brush off all the powder and any other excess makeup I have on my face. Next little step is doing my lips. So I always use this one. This is my favorite lip liner. It is MAC World Lip Liner, okay? I think I need some sharpening. I'm gonna grab my sharpener. Yeah. Okay, So yeah, I just want to go over the line just slightly. Not too much. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but this little white part right there on my lips, that's where I like want to align. What the hell is this? Do you guys see this? Did that help? I think it helped. Yeah, I think so. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with this guy. Like, putting your lips like this might help too. Alright. Okay. So I just did that. Then I'm gonna go ahead and bring that down just a little bit. Now that that's done, go ahead. I can't actually, is it this one? It is this one. Okay, cool. Cause this is like a little faded, so I thought I wasn't gonna be able to see the name, but it is the MAC Half and Half. I don't think this is a matte. I don't know what it's called, but it's not matte or glossy, like it's in the middle. So I just go ahead and tap this into the middle. Okay. And then, last but not least, I'm gonna go ahead and do concealer, just a little touch on my lips, which gives it that nude look. Uh-oh. Blend that in a little bit. Alright. And then this isn't the last step. I'm gonna go with my luminous spray first. You know what? I forgot a step. I forgot the eyeshadow again. Okay, so I'm going in with the Spill It shade, just very lightly. Going to put that, and then I'm gonna just bring it down here. It's my under eye a little bit, just to have like that liner look. Okay, this one has a little more. Okay, cool. All right. Now we can move on with the step. I'm gonna put my Ultra Glow setting spray. Alright, and now my last step is my mascara. This one is from Mexico. My stepmom got it for me. It's Rimmel de Bergamota. Mascara para pestañas. Alright. I don't know if you could find this here in the US, but she brought like a lot of it, so the reason I do my mascara like last without putting setting spray on after is because sometimes it like has smeared on me because my lashes are wet. So if you guys have mascara that leaves like little clumps on your lashes, what I like to do is, because I've had that before, what is it? You guys can use this, or you can use something like this. Okay, so like grabbing your lashes or like just like this. This helps grab all those little clumps. So look, already, because my eyelashes are already so freaking long, I'm getting mascara on my eyeshadow, so that gets annoying sometimes. Okay. That's why I can't like look up when I have mascara on. So I know I don't need mascara on my lashes, but it makes my eyelash hair darker, so just gives it that look. Like it's literally that final look that you need. So okay. So since this one has a little bit of clumps on the bottom, I'm gonna go ahead. You always want to be careful because obviously it's your eyes. My hair. Oh, you know what I didn't do? My blush. See, I'm always forgetting something. Okay, blush. Some on my nose. And this is the Bobbi Brown Blush Pink Clay shade 23. So I guess that's the finale. Right guys, I'm all done. This is the look. I love like doing my makeup sometimes just because like I look so different. I hope you guys like this video. I hope it helped you. I hope you guys check out some of the stuff that I have. If you have it, cool. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Please let me know other videos you guys would like to see. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.